Hello, ma'am.
Hi, good evening, guys. May I know who's gonna take charge of this class?
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you and see.
Very good. Ah, yes. Hooray. Okay, very good. How are you today? I hope everyone is feeling good. Thank you. I'm feeling good too. It was a relaxing Thursday. Yes, today we are going to learn IELTS Academic Reading table completion question type. First, I will share some tips and strategies with you about about related to table completion questions, and then we are going to look at two passages together, and then I will send you a homework too about the table completion questions. Yes, in this question type, you are this question type tests your ability to pay attention to details and the main idea of a section of the passage. So you you should complete a table by selecting the words from the passage, words, numbers from the passage, or sometimes you are given a word list and you are supposed to choose the correct letter from that list. Like for example, A, it will say question, B, strategy, and to the blanks you will write the correct letters, not the words. Today we don't have Today we don't have a word list. We will choose the words from the passage, and we will do it. Yes. The answers usually come from one part of the passage rather than being spread across the entire passage, but it is not always the this is not always the case, because maybe you should in sometimes you should search the passage to find the answers. So there are like some easy parts and difficult parts of these questions. As I said, as a plus, you will have lots of headlines, lots of titles that can give you clue about the answer. But sometimes the let me show you the tip. I said it earlier. The answers don't necessarily occur in order in the passage. So maybe you will see the answer for question 5, then you will see the question answer for question 1. So the answers are not in order. But don't worry. For example, let me show you one table. Yes, it says, for example, microscope types. So from here, I can understand that I should focus on the types of microscopes and not other things. And we have headings like the features, limitations, and we have the name of the microscopes. So we have lots of clue. Yes. Yes. How can we solve this question type? First, we should quickly study the table. Look at don't but do not spend too much time on this step, because if you look at the headings, if you look at the keywords, you will have more time to analyze the passage. You should gain a general understanding of what the table is summarizing. So the table will summarize something. Pay attention to the title and the rows and the columns, and this will help you to find the relevant part of the passage. Then we should identify the keywords. Keywords are the words that can give us the answers. So these are the important words in the questions. This can be, for example, names, dates, time, places, people, or it can be some nouns, some verbs, some adjectives. So maybe you can focus on the type of the word that you are supposed to write, as we will do in a second. And then you should scan the passage to find the keywords. Maybe they will directly give you, maybe they will paraphrase it, maybe they will use synonyms of it. But you should open your eye for the synonyms in paraphrasing. Yes. And last tips. Remember that the answers don't necessarily occur in order in the passage. You understand this, right? What I mean by this? I mean that maybe first you will read the answer for the question 1, then at the last paragraph, you will read the answer for question 2. Remember that all of your answers must be words or numbers taken from the passage. So what does it mean? It means that we won't change the word. If it is plural in the passage, we will write it as plural. If it says we won't change the tense to fit to the table. So we will directly take the words or numbers from the passage. Okay. Do you have any questions? Or I will continue. No, you can't use synonyms. You should take the words from the passage. Ramandeep, yes, you can ask your question. If you have any. No? Then I am continuing. Okay, focusing on cells. Nice. It says question 1 to 5. And of course, in every question type, no matter what, we are reading the question to see the word limit. Word limit is very important. It says choose no more than 2 words from the passage. So do not change it. Choose no more than 2 words from the passage for each answer. So we are not allowed to use numbers. We can only use words. I understand it from here too, from that instruction too. So it says no more than 2 words. It means that I can use 1 word or I can use 2 words. This, yes. It will be both enough. 1 word will be enough, and I can write 2 words to no more than 2 for the no more than 2 words questions. Okay, it says microscope types. It says features of light microscopes and limitations, and I have dissecting microscopes and I have electron microscopes. Okay, now let's look at that one. Features. The image is reversed because of 2 sets of lenses. The use of something enables greater magnification of specimen. Specimen means like the sample. Sorry. Okay, the use of something enables greater magnification of specimen. So the use of something. So one should be a noun. I don't know. limitations, some things are required. Where did you see it? Where did you see the answer? Limitation, some things are required if a user wants to see individual cells clearly. So some things are. So do you see? It says are. If it says are, my noun should be plural, right? Okay. The second one is dissecting microscope. Their low magnification means they are well suited to examining something. So 3 will be a noun too. And have 2, again, will it be singular or plural? 4. If it is size 2, it should be a plural noun. Have 2 eyes, have 2 microscopes, something. Okay, and we have 5, electron microscope, use a beam of blah blah, and limitations are cannot be used with living cells. Okay, so I have this information. So if I see this in the passage, this information, I will assume, I will take it as already given, and I will pay attention to not to write it again. This is a common mistake too. In the table, test takers are writing the same thing that already given in the table. This is an info that already information that is already given to us. So 5, something and size. And we will look at the limitations. Okay, now I will try to send this table to you from chat box. Let me see how you will see it. Shape and size, I don't know. Is V4 used after 2? What does it mean? V4? What does it mean? Okay. One is feature, two is limitation. I couldn't understand. What is verb 4 too? In question 4, have to? No, verb 4. Couldn't understand. Okay. Now we will look at the Microsoft types, and my keywords are, as you can imagine, as you can guess, my keywords are light microscopes and the use of greater magnification. Enables, make it possible, make it greater magnification, and some things are required if a user wants to see individual cell parts clearly. Okay, now I am starting to reading the text. When if you see the answer, please write it from the chat box. Okay, now I'm looking at the questions. Cells, tissues, cells, some words that I don't know. It's okay. Naked eye. So they will talk about the Microsofts. Micrometers, somethings. Okay. We in the A, B, we don't have the answer. Modern name Microsofts, classified as light Microsofts. Visible light both pass through and is bent by the lens system, enable users to see the specimen. Due to the fact that they use two sets of lenses to magnify the image, like Microsoft produced an inverted image. The right side upside down. Similarly, if the slide is moved left while looking through the Microsoft, it will appear to move right, and if like Microsoft commonly used magnify. Do you remember my keywords? My keywords were magnify, the use of something enables greater magnification of specimen. So what do you think about my answer? Light microscopes commonly used in undergrad. Yes, to approximately 400 times, but specimens can be magnified up to 1,000 times when oil immersion is used. Okay. Some of you write light microscopes. Light microscopes is already given in the table, so we can't write it again. This is a feature of light microscopes already. We are looking at a feature of an light microscope. Yes, very nice. My answer is oil. Oil immersion. Yes. Pay attention to the headlines. This is a feature of light microscope. Now we will look at limitation here. Some things are required if a user wants to see individual cell parts clearly. Where was I? At C. This make it possible to such as blah blah are advantages, no. But since individual cells are generally transparent, their components are not distinguishable unless they are colored with stains. This process, however, usually kills the cells. Interesting. So do you have the answer? Stains. Can we write color stains? No, it is like they are colored with stains. And those of you who write in singular, with singular, these are used are. And in the paragraph, it says to me they're colored with stains. So it should be plural. Let's write it. Stains are required if a user wants to see the individual cell parts clearly. Colored stains, it doesn't. Where did you see the colored stains? We should take the words from the passage. Did you see anything like colored stains? Because I haven't. Unless they are colored with stains. So they color it, they are using the color as a verb here. They color the cells with stains. These are not colored stains. Someone asked, what if the question blah blah is required? They won't ask it. If they are using is, it means that your answer is not stains. Your answer should be something different. So they won't ask it. Do not change the words. Let's continue. The second type of microscope used in laboratories is dissecting microscope. Let me send you the second part of the questions again. Let's look at the table again. Their low magnification means they are well suited to examining something, and these are the features of it, not the limitation. The features of dissecting microscopes and have to something. Okay? Let's look at the tape. Let's look at the passage. Where were we? Yes. These microscopes are often used to study surfaces because they have a larger magnifications than light microscopes. Like light microscopes, most modern dissecting microscopes are binocular, meaning that they use separate lens systems for each eye, creating a three-dimensional view of the specimen. Dissecting microscope also have optics that correct the image so that it appears as if being seen by the naked eye and not as an inverted image. This was a limitation of a light microscope. The light illuminating a sample under a dissecting microscope typically comes from above the sample but may also be directed from below. Interesting. They have two what? Their low magnification means they are well suited to examining. Other than the Rohina, do we have any answer? Can you see the answer? Sample. They are surfaces. Okay, we have more than one surfaces. I'm glad to see that. Now, let me show you. It talks about their lower magnification level. Their lower magnification. Because of that lower magnification, it enables to study surfaces. These microscopes are often used to study surfaces because they have a lower magnification. Now let's look at the question. It says their low magnification means they are well suited to examining surfaces. Do not go far from the question. Stick to the question. Is it clear now? Brenna, you are saying the three-dimensional view. But my question says choose no more than 2 words. At most 2 words. Okay, let's see. Have to something. It is a little bit tricky. Have to binocular. Binocular. Binocular is a lens systems. Very good. Binocular is a singular noun. But it's in here, it says have two. Then I should write have 2 pairs of binocular. I should write here. Oopsie, sorry, of course. We are here. Have 2 what? 2 lenses. Okay, but it doesn't say lenses, right? Do not change the words to fit to the table. Take the words from the table. Lens systems. Very good. Where did you see the lenses, for example? Most modern, meaning they use separate lens systems for each eye. Do not change the words. Write it as you see in the passage. Have 2 lens systems. Yes. What? Systems. It's okay. Okay, now we are going to read about the electron microscope. And we will look at the limitations of it. Look directly to that info. Do not lose time with reading these parts. In the passage, of course, in here you can read it. Electron microscopes. It also provides something positive. The method to prepare the specimen for viewing with an electron microscope kills the specimen. Electrons have short wavelengths that move best in a vacuum, so it is not possible to view living cells with an electron microscope. The cost of electron microscopes make them quite an investment and are considerably bulkier than light microscope. Bulkier like the it's heavy. Oh, do you want me to send you the question again? Where is it? Cannot be used with living cells. This is already given to us. This is a limitation. And my second limitation is something in size. Cost and size. Very good. Sarana. Cost. Selena, Nirvana. The others, are you able to see it? Very good, Bhutan. Now, Bhutan, today you can see us. Cost. Cost and size. Okay, any question related to that table? We are not forgetting that we should take the words from the passage. We are not changing them. We are paying attention to singular, plural, and grammar. Let's continue. 3. Reading table completion, reading passage. Okay, let's look at the table. It says, complete the table below. Choose no more than 2 numbers and 1 word. This is interesting, right? Because usually we see 2 words and 1 number. It says no more than 2 numbers and 1 word. This is interesting. 2 numbers and 1 word. This is really interesting. It means that we can use 1 number. We can use 2 numbers. We can use and 1 word. Okay, we can use 1 number and 1 word. And we can use 2 numbers and 1 word. One number, 2 number, 1 number, 1 number, 1 word, 2 numbers, 1 word. Is it okay? Okay, let's look at the table. No more than 2 numbers and 1 word from the passage for each answer. And I understand one more thing from here too. Do you know it's usually right like and or? And or, but here it says only and. So here I can't use 1 word only. I should use at least 1 number here because it doesn't say and or. It just says and. So I can't use just 1 word, only the word here. I should use 1 number at least. Okay. The Chelyabinsk meteor strike and the Tunguska meteor strike. Okay, so probably we will compare them here. The meteor was 10 meters in diameter. The meteor was something meters in diameter. So I think there will be a number. What do you think? We will be dealing with the numbers. Sarana says, does that mean that we can only use 1 number, 1 word, and 2 number, 1 word? No. It says you can use 1 number, you can use 2 numbers, you can use 1 number and 1 word, and you can use 2 numbers and 1 word. So you have 4 options. It traveled something times faster than the speed of sound, so 2 will be a number again. It entered, I'm reading the 3, it entered the atmosphere above Russia at about per hour, something kilometer per hour, probably. Number kilometer. I assume. 4, it exploded. I'm not sure, but I think it should be. It exploded 4 meters above Earth's surface. So 4 will be a number too. Actually, all of them should be numbers, but I'm saying it. Light. It exploded light above the Earth's surface. Maybe. But in every answer, I should include a number. 5. It released something times more energy than the Hiroshima atomic bomb. Yes. The meteor strikes of this kind occur on average every 100 years, 200 years. So it should be a number 2. Now let's look at the passage. We will look for the numbers. It should be a little bit more easier, but we will see. Okay, we have the Chelyabinsk meteor strike and we have the Tunguska meteor strike. Okay, meteor was something meters in diameter, so I think it will be my keyword. Speed of sound. And through the atmosphere. I am just repeating the keywords to you. I'm not sure about it. Maybe it says something feet, maybe it can be something feet too. It released Hiroshima atomic bomb is my key sentence, keywords here. I think we will find it easily. Meteor strikes of this kind occur on average every something year. Let me send you the table as whole first. Shoot, it is a little bit. How can I do it? I am not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, let's look at our passage. On 15 February 2013, oh, it is near future, the Russian city Chelyabinsk was woken by the biggest meteor strike on Earth in over 100 years. Okay, something happened. To the people of Chelyabinsk, the meteor shone 40 times brighter than the sun, and had 20, 30 times more energy than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. I see one answer here. It should be 5. It released I already have time in the question, so I shouldn't write time, but yes. Very good. Yes. So my answer for question 5. As you can see, the answers are not in order. First, I have found the answer for question 5. As I said, it can be a little bit tricky, but you have your headlines, your titles. Let's continue. Again, what does it? A number. The meteor did not hit the ground, but due to its enormous speed, exploded. Blah blah. No. 1,500 people went to the hospital. Oops. Sorry for them, but it is not related to our subject. Uncommon rock. At the time it entered Earth atmosphere, it weighed between 12 ton and 10 meters in diameter. I have here. I'm looking for the Tunguska meteor. It crashed through the upper atmosphere around 19 kilometers a second. It crashed through the upper atmosphere at about 19 kilometers a second above 50 times the speed of sound. You have found the answer for question 4? What was question 4? You have found it from here. Very good. I missed that part. It was kilometer, right? Okay, let's continue. And okay, for the two, yes, we hear it crashed through the upper atmosphere at around 19 kilometers a second above 50 times the speed of sound. And I have this one in here. It traveled 50 times faster than the speed of sound. And it says it entered the atmosphere above Russia about, no, I still don't have this. Oh, I have finished my information on the Chelyabinsk meteor strike. Now I can look into the Tunguska meteor strike. Is it clear till now? Okay. Now I will find the Tunguska meteor strike. I haven't seen Tunguska here. I haven't seen Tunguska here. So I have found all of my answers from that two passages. Nice. Wow. General information. The meteor was the largest to crash the Earth since 1908 when a meteor exploded over an area near the Tunguska River in Siberia. Although information about the event is scarce, the theory most scientists share is that an asteroid around 36.5 meters in diameter and traveling 54,000 kilometers per hour entered the atmosphere above Russia. Very good. Yes. So they have already given the mattress, so I'm just writing 36.5. And 36.5 is only one number. And traveling at per hour has entered the atmosphere above Russia. So I am writing as I see. Oops, no. If it was a very good. The abbreviations are okay too here. You can write it too, but I wouldn't risk it, and I will try it how I see, however I'm seeing it in the passage, I will write it directly to the question. But if it was a listening passage, you can write like the for. You can write it like this. You can write it like this. Even you can write like kilometers. For the British people and American people are using the different a little bit. Yes, they're changing the place of the T and R. Both are acceptable in the IELTS exam, but pay attention to the consistency. So you have in one place you're writing kilometers, in one place you're writing kilometers. This is not acceptable. The consistency is important, but you can write however you like. They have flexibility in this subject. You have already found the answer for 6. Meteor strikes of this kind occur on average every wow 185 Hiroshima atomic bombs. Airbursts the size of Tunguska are estimated to occur every 1,200 years on average. So I am writing it as I see. Okay, my students, do you have any questions related to this? Or I'm going to share a link with you. Give me 1 second. Now, this is Clasital's web page, and this is our library. Where is the reading? Reading is here. I am clicking on reading, and I am choosing practice here. From the practices, what did we do? We did table completion. Yes, for example, that one. Or I can send you the link of the library. From here, you can solve the table completion 1, 2, and 3. Okay? This is very important to do it yourself too, because this is how you can enhance your knowledge. And my students, the second one is a post-lesson survey for you to give us any feedback about the lesson, about the Clasital, about us. So I will very appreciate if you can fill out our form, because I see new faces too, and new faces means that new opportunities for us to develop ourselves. And After you have filled the post-lesson survey, if you don't have any questions, our session is over. We have finished. I wish you have a pleasant evening. You can leave when you fill out the form. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.